Hello guys, and welcome to this channel. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you'll stay for longer because my last video did surprisingly well, and I gained like 30 subscribers. It might not sound like a lot, but for me it is, and it makes me really happy. So welcome everyone. And yeah, today we're starting a series that I've had this idea for. It's like a cook my Friday dinner with me, or like a cook dinner with me and have a glass of wine. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but yes, we're drinking wine. I mean, if you're a wine connoisseur, don't come at me. It's a fruity wine. Okay, it's peach flavor. I love anything peach, and I'm a baby when it comes to alcohol. I only drink stuff that it tastes good and it's like sweet and fruity. Okay, how to open this? I'm gonna break the bottle. Okay. Whew. And I don't know if it's the right glass, but that's what I have. Some people are watching me because I have my blinds up. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Okay, let's pour this baby. Today I'm just going to be chatting about whatever, whatever comes to my mind about my day, or I don't know, the weather. But generally, the plan is that I'm going to be either talking about a certain subject, or you guys may ask me some questions for the next cook dinner with me, and then I can answer whilst cooking, because I think it's a good combination. May I just start? Okay. Today I'm just gonna be chatting whilst I'm doing this, okay? Thank you. I'm going to be making a creamy pasta, like a vegan Alfredo sauce or something like that, just creamy. Then I'm going to be making some crispy oyster mushrooms to go on top, and maybe some roasted cherry tomatoes, or like vine tomatoes, I don't know. So I'm just going to start, okay? I've got my things. I'm going to put the tomatoes here. Now some olive oil and salt and pepper, just to give them some flavor. And what I wanted to say before, the idea for this video or this series came just from my life, basically, because when I'm cooking and I'm home alone, I often just put on a video, or I like to listen to something. I like my quiet time, but I don't know if I like when it's quiet all the time. So, you know, I put something on, and I thought maybe someone will want to cook dinner with me. Watching someone cook whilst you cook, I mean, pretty awesome, right? Okay, I'm going to put that in the oven. Let's have a sip. I recently watched Maria's Gentle Whisperings video about all this wine etiquette, and I didn't know anything. You know, that you're supposed to hold your wine like this, because this changes the temperature and alters the flavor or whatever. So let's pretend like we know something. Cheers! Okay, for my next step, I'm going to start preparing the creamy sauce. We're gonna start by preparing the onions and the garlic. Ooh, loud. We're supposed to have a thunderstorm, like a big one, this night, and the clouds are pretty heavy. It was quite hot today. I mean, if you live in the hotter states of of the USA. You laugh, because it was like 27 Celsius. I don't know how much is that in Fahrenheit. So I'm hoping for some refreshment with the thunderstorm. But the lighting, I was hoping to catch some daylight, but none of that happened. But at least when it starts raining, the kids will go away from here and stop making so much noise. I'm not so particular with the onion because we're going to blend the sauce anyway. So I'm just chopping it roughly. Same as the garlic. So yeah, the thunderstorm. I'm sorry for the lighting. It was a challenge in my kitchen. It's not the best, and it's not the most flattering for like your skin tone. So I'm sorry for that, but maybe another week. So I'll be heating some oil on the pan here, but I don't want to change the frame. I've set it up and it's good, so I don't want to move you. I'm just going to fry some onions and some garlic. Plus, apparently you're not supposed to clink your glasses. You're just like when you're having a toast, so that's also interesting. So let's take that to the pan. I also started to think how amazing it would be to have a bigger kitchen, obviously, but second of all, have a little island. That's great for filming, I guess. Another part of my struggle, figuring out what to wear, you know, because I'm such a messy cook. I don't know about you, but I leave a mess around me and on me. So a black t-shirt is the best idea for me, I guess. So whilst that is frying, I'm going to drain the cashews that I've been soaking and put the rest in the blender and then add the onions and blend everything up. So in go the cashews. Now some soy milk. And if you have any questions for me, any ideas for what I could talk about in my next installment in the series, maybe just like a topic or questions, like I said, any feedback would be appreciated. So as always, let's chat in the comments. Plus let me know what you've been up to. It's always great to just chat, you know, it's a community. Now, some nutritional yeast that I buy in bulk. It's like drugs for vegans, you know? We add this to everything because it's a bit cheesy, like savory, you know what I mean. So it's great for any like creamy, cheesy sauces. Some pepper, and a bit of salt. And the dish that I'm making is just a combination of recipes that I've been inspired by. I just merged them together and hope it all tastes good. I'm going to add the garlic now. Oh, I haven't drank in so long. Like, trivia fact, in Poland you can legally drink from the age of 18, and I haven't drank in a long time. I haven't been, of course, due to the pandemic, to a party or to a club, whatever. I don't know how much it has been, like 3-4 months maybe. A long time. I'm sorry, I'm holding the glass wrong. So I'm like, whoa. Again, if you know how to change the automatic turning off of the camera after about 25 minutes, please let me know. It was in the manual, it says 30 minutes, and I even set an alarm, but it turned off earlier, so so the sauce has been blending. We're gonna taste it and see if it needs anything more. Let's do about half a teaspoon, and let's see. I've also put a pot of water to the boil for our pasta. So let's blend again. Yeah, thank you. Okay, great. Okay, let's try now. Better, but still wouldn't mind a little bit more salt. Oh, I'm glad I'm home. It's raining so hard. And I'm sorry for everyone that's outside. And I'm also sorry for my dog, my poor little doggy. She's so scared of storm mostly, but she associates storm with rain, so every time it rains she's scared and she thinks the storm is coming. So we set her up in the bathroom. Oh, a thunderstorm. And in the shower she has some towels. Oh, she came. Aren't you scared? You are, but you want to be with Mama. But when she's extremely scared and just terrified and shaking, she always goes into the shower and we put some towels. Oh, she's shaking. Poor baby. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Oh my god. Oh my god. She just sat and she doesn't want to move. Okay, be with Mama. Here you're safe. Yes, you're safe. Yes. Okay, the tomatoes are beeping, so I'm just gonna check on them if they're ready. I'd give them 5 more minutes just to have a bit more char on the top. And this I'm going to take to the side and make some room again. Because now we're going to handle these babies. Oyster mushrooms. I haven't eaten them in such a long time, but I got some inspiration and I want to try like shallow frying them in a batter and some crispy coating. So let's try it. I'll have 1 plate for the batter, so like the wet ingredients, and 1 for dry ingredients. They look like little ears. Or oysters, maybe that's where the name came from. Okay, so for my wet ingredients, I'm going to make like a pancake batter, but with some seasonings. I'm going to add smoked paprika, maybe some garlic powder, some salt, maybe some soy sauce even. Now I just need some water to make a batter. She's still with me. It's not comfortable for any of us, neither of us, but she's just right beside me. It's cool. It's fine. So yeah, if you're cooking with me, please tell me, what are you cooking? And if you're not, then just tell me if you're enjoying the video and if I should just carry on with the series. I hope you will, because it's so like both relaxing and fun for me, and I hope it is also for you. I've got some seasonings. First of all, smoked paprika. Wait a bit, I want them smoky. Okay, now I have what's that? Just paprika, regular paprika. Now garlic powder. I'm thinking so hard. I don't know if it's the wine, but my brain is struggling. Okay, that's the last bit. And the tomatoes. Beautiful chaos. The tomatoes are done. I'm just going to leave them in the oven. Now some white pepper. Just a bit. And some chili with cayenne pepper, like a mix. So just a bit. I'm also a baby when it comes to spicy stuff. I'm not good with that. No. And of course salt. And maybe a splash of soy sauce, as I said. I have this huge bottle. Ooh, okay. Just a bit. And see, I've run out of things to say. That's why I need your questions or your topics. Because, wow, I'm so not good at this. Let's prep the dry ingredients. We need some breadcrumbs. Quite a bit, probably. Panko would be even better, but it's not so widely available here in Poland. And I've got some cornflakes that I thought would make a good coating. I'm going to just crush them up in my hands. My mom would occasionally make cornflake coated chicken when I was small, and I remember it was pretty yummy, so maybe we can mimic that. And now let's season again, maybe a bit more moderately this time, with just salt and pepper. Okay, let's just make some room again. That's what you get when you have such a small kitchen. You have to clean up as you go, and I've learned that just recently. Because before I would just like throw things, and then at the end, who's gonna clean this? So now I know that you have to just take stuff, put it in the drawers and the fridge, and then go on to the next step. Now I'm gonna test a few mushrooms before I put the pasta in. I'm just going to heat up some oil, like I'm gonna shallow fry them. So not deep fry, but we need some oil in there. And I'm gonna see if it works, if it's all good, and then I'm going to put the pasta in. I have this pan. I think it's good for such jobs. It's quite deep. See that? I think it's the wine. I don't usually have such problems with my vocabulary, okay? Speaking of wine, do we need more wine? No. But are we gonna drink more wine? Yes. My oil is heating up, and I think it's heated, so okay, cheers. And now let's take care of the mushrooms. So I know that you're supposed to have one hand for the wet ingredients and the second one for the dry ingredients, so as not to like batter up your fingers. It can get pretty messy. So we've got one big guy, and the dry, and I'm gonna take just the one to the oil. Now we wait just a bit more for them to brown. Oh, and I was supposed to, oh my god, the pasta. If you're often in the kitchen, you know how hard it is to synchronize everything so that the pasta is ready when the other stuff is ready as well, and it's all hot, and I'm sorry. You know how it is. Today has been a pretty long day. I woke up at 5:40, I think, because of the lovely and oh so loud birds outside. I don't know how this species is called in English, but it's the most annoying species of bird ever. So I woke up, And when I wake up at this kind of hour, I'm not going back to sleep. It's not happening. I would love to, but it's not happening. So I just got up, I ate breakfast, I did some yoga, and then I went shopping. And I'm not the kind of person that shops all the time. Like the last time that I bought something for myself from clothing was at the beginning of quarantine, because I needed some sweatpants and some comfortable stuff to lounge around in. Yeah, today I bought some stuff that I absolutely love, and everything was from the sales, the midsummer sales or whatever. And it's so cute. Sometimes the trends are so weird that I can't find anything for myself, and I don't like any of the stuff. But this time all the spring and summer trends are up my alley, and I love them, and I'd love to have everything, but I can't afford it. So I just bought a few pieces, but I'm still really happy. They're really cute. Maybe I'll show at least a part of it in my ASMR haul that's coming out, so stay tuned for that. We're looking like this. Pretty cute, huh? Pretty cute. Okay, so these have been draining off on a paper towel, and in a second I'm going to drain my spaghetti. The lighting is getting worse and worse as we go on. So here I've got my drained spaghetti. I've reserved some water just in case like the sauce and everything is too thick, but I don't think so. So we're going to add a bit of the sauce. I mean a bit. And then I've got some spinach that clearly needs to go. So I'm going to also add that just for some health. But you know, remember that not everything that you eat has to be healthy. Everything in moderation, of course, but like, you know, on a Friday night, why not treat yourself? Plus, in the series, I plan on making a bit more elaborate and maybe just more fun recipes, and maybe a bit more unhealthy. I'm also adding some green peas. Yeah, just to have some fun with food. I'm heating up the pasta with the spinach and the sauce, because the sauce for my liking is a bit too thin. Maybe next time that I'm making this, I will add less soy milk. I'm hot, I'm pretty hot. Oh, it's because of frying. Oh, okay, but we'll evaporate some of the water and it's gonna be great. Now I just wanted to chop up the oyster mushrooms. They're so crispy. Okay, why am I even surprised? They're shallow fried. Of course they're gonna be crispy. So yeah, I'm chopping these up to make them easier for consumption. And I've snacked on one and it's delicious. It's really good. Maybe one more. Or maybe not. One more. Okay. I've plated up the pasta. I'm not a master at plating up stuff. I'm not a master at anything I do. I do many things, but none of them is like perfected, do you know? Are you like that as well? I don't know. And now we're putting on this crispy chicken-like oyster mushroom thing. So yeah, I thought it would look a bit prettier, but it's pasta with something like chicken on top. How is it supposed to be pretty? At least the wine has a pretty peachy color. but have a look. Have a look. I took it here for some better lighting, but it's still not perfect. I tasted the thing already. I wanted to taste test it on camera, but I was out of the frame. So, you know, we're refilming. I already know it's delicious. The creamy pasta is great. Next time, as I said, I would just make it a bit thicker. But if you're going to make, like, for some reason, one component out of all this, just make the mushrooms as like an appetizer with a dipping sauce, because it's great. The mushrooms are really nice, but remember, they only stay crispy for not such a long time. They're best eaten fresh, so keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to put that down for a minute and just tell you guys thank you so much for watching. This video is probably an hour long, but still, I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe, as I said, you cooked dinner with me, and that would be so cool. So let me know if you have been cooking as well. So yeah, stay tuned for upcoming videos. Subscribe if you wish. And I never plug my Instagram anywhere, but if you want to see, like, I don't know, my stories or my boring everyday meals that I eat, just follow me on there. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry for all the different stuff that could have been bothering you all, like the lighting or the setup or whatever. I'm working it out. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.